Monster Game Management Productions presents.
Well, what's up everybody? I'm out with Brian Kightlinger with Left in the Field Outdoors, and I got Kurt here with me with the Ridge Raised Outdoors. Kurt's coming out to help with some filming and stuff like that, just hanging out with us today. But Brian just ended up acquiring a new property. How big is this property?
This is almost 12 acres. It's pretty much a straight rectangle in the middle of a big block.
Gotcha. So we're out here just doing a consultation with him, and I'm gonna walk around and look at everything and see where we need to put stands, food plots, maybe switchgrass for bedding, hinge cutting. We're just going to cover everything like I normally do, and usually where we start out is walking the perimeter, kind of get an idea of the neighbors and where they're hunting and where your entry and exit points are and where the trails are and stuff like that. Because at a property like this, I think one of the main things I've seen so far looking at the aerial photos is the key is going to be your entry and exit. That's going to be the toughest part with a long skinny property like this. So we're going to dive in here and get after it. We'll have some more videos, hopefully show you some of the areas out here and check some of this stuff out.
I think there's bass in it.
Oh yeah, I bet there's bass in it. Well, as you can see, we're back here on this pretty nice little water source back in here, and the way this property runs is north and south, right? And got awesome access up here on the top of this ridge, coming in an old logging road, coming right down here, and we're on a kind of a dam right here. There's kind of a tank dam to hold the water back to this little pond, and it's funneling the deer down here in this bottom. So awesome access and exit also. It looks like it's laying out pretty good so far. I'm liking what I'm seeing, Brian. It looks good. Well, if you look right here, you can see a big buck bed, a single bed. He's got this back cover here of a spruce that fell down, and we've got a big swamp to the other side, so he's got cover to keep people from coming in or any predators from coming in from two directions. And he could sit here looking this way and watch both routes where anything can come towards him. And he's got this behind him and a swamp over here, and it's a beautiful spot. We were just looking at putting a tree stand in here, but with a buck bed there, that makes it kind of tough if he's in here. There's a lot of hair in it. He's using it a lot. So we're right here, right on the back edge of the property.
Yep, that's the back edge of his. See, I'm this one in the center. Yeah.
So we're this one here.
Yep.
Gotcha.
So you can see how the swamp goes right through here. Okay. So see, I have the lowest lying point of the whole big block that heads north and south.
Let's go with it here. That looks like a good spot for a stand, because you said they're coming up through here. If you could, the only thing I'd see was the access, maybe coming down the
tree line, and it's open over there actually. Maybe to get into there, because that looks like a heck of a funnel right there. There's a logging road, and I see cattails, the bedding back in here. There's a logging road that's back in there. Okay, so we'll check it out. Because the property line's there, we could even just make it this little area right here. Oh, that's good. Or we could make it a little, I mean, yeah, as long as we stay off. We're back here checking out a spot for a food plot, talking about how big of the clearing's going to be, and
what we're thinking about and talk about the best time to do it, which usually I like to do it after the winter's over, you know, March. Before everything starts greening up and the ground's still hard, come in here with a skid steer or a tractor and clear out the down trees. There's a few we'll have to cut out in here, but it looks like a good spot. We found a lot of beds and stuff back here to the east, southeast of us. And I think they'll funnel right up out of those beds into a food source. We've found apples, but we haven't found many acorns. So I think if we stuck a food plot in here, it would stage them here until dark, and then they'd move out to the main food sources. So I think it's a good looking spot, Brian. I think the property's beautiful, man.
Thank you.
Well, we've been walking around checking this property out. It's definitely a nice piece of property you got here. It's long and narrow, but runs north and south, which for our prevailing winds during archery season are usually out of the north or northwest, so it lays out good for you. And the terrain's nice. We found some buck beds. That's pretty sweet to come out and find some buck beds like that. But I think we're gonna look at a game plan. What next
spring?
Yeah, try to get in here and get some clearings put in, and maybe get some food in, and really pin down on some points, put some stands, and maybe look at doing a couple hinge cuts just to pinch deer, not for bedding, just as pinching, to kind of make them go around the hinge to come closer to the stand in a couple spots. So we'll get back in here and do some more video when we get in here and do this work, because I'm excited about next spring. I've got some stuff I need to do on my place too, so we'll have to all do that and do some videos on it and show everybody kind of how we're doing stuff. So stick with us here at Monster Game Management, and stick with Brian at Left in the Fields Outdoor, and don't forget Kurt over there at Ridge Raised Outdoors. Go and check out our YouTube channels and subscribe, and just Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff. We're gonna have some new videos coming out with the season right around the corner, so stick with us.
Thanks for watching MGM Monster Game Management. Please subscribe and check out these awesome companies.